What is up, guys? It is me, Lord Yamcha, your Lord of Legend, aka the Master of the Wolf-Fang Fist here, back at you guys with another episode of Lord Yamcha's Yam-Chat show. This is the third episode, that's right. It is the most hottest and most greatest and quickest rising show in all of TV Talk history, and I dare anyone to try and dispute me on that. But anyway, my third special guest is none other than the one and only, my best friend and my first rival, Goku. Goku, you want to say hi to my lovely fans and survivors, please?
Sure. Hey, everybody. Yeah, this is my friend Yamcha. How you been, Yamcha? It's great to have me on the show. I'm ashamed I wasn't the first guest, but I was probably a little bit busy.
Yeah, knowing you, you're always busy with the training, but then again, so am I. Because a lot of people tend to think that I don't train. They think I slack off. Well, okay, look, I know I semi-retired, and yes, I haven't been training as much, but I do still train though. Like, I just want to get that out there.
I believe you, Yamcha. You look like you haven't skipped a day of training. I mean, I don't see it because they have me on the camera all the time. Like, guys, come on, this is too much work. We got other things to film in Dragon Ball, you know?
Yeah, speaking of, obviously they're gonna. Well, actually, this is actually the first question. They have recently announced that Dragon Ball will be having a new movie in 2022, and a lot of people assume, Goku, that Cooler, Frieza's brother, could be brought back. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh man, Cooler being brought back? That's a new one. Well, they did bring Frieza back. And I gotta admit, it was pretty fun fighting with him side by side in such a long time. We've always been fighting each other, so Cooler, I'm excited to see how this goes.
Yeah, imagine if it wasn't Cooler and they went with Cell instead, and he just wanted revenge on Gohan.
Oh no, Cell. Man, that guy was kind of a prick. I just want to fight him fair and square, and then things got a little crazy, but I don't know. Cell would be just trouble, being honest.
Yeah, he probably would. He probably discovered some form like Frieza in hell, but Lord knows we hope that didn't happen. But what's been going on with you, Goku? Aside from training, how's life? How's Chi-Chi and Gohan and Goten and the basically, how's everything?
Well, I'm assuming everything's good. I haven't actually been home in quite a while. You actually caught me at a bad time. Chi-Chi's mad I'm not around. I just like to keep up and get strong, But I'm just, I don't know what's going on.
Right. I mean, I don't see how you need to get stronger considering, Saiyan genetics, and you've already got almost practically every power up that everyone can imagine. And that sets us to the sidelines. I'm a little bit stupid about that. But anyway, glad to hear about that. Even though Chi-Chi being angry it's never uncommon with Chi-Chi being angry, though.
Right. There's always something going on. I love her, don't get me wrong, but she's always mad at me for something. I don't have enough money, I need a job, but truth be told, I can't quit training. I just love it too much, and frankly, whoever's drawing me over at the studios just want to see me do something new, so it's kind of a motivational,
Yeah, except I wouldn't know because me, Krillin, and TM, we're just staying on the sidelines, so we wouldn't know about anything new.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm telling you, they gotta show some love to the rest of the cast. Like, the camera's always pointing on me, but it's like, guys, you're just catching me always working out. There's more interesting stuff in this universe, but they keep pointing it at my chest, and it's kind of disturbing.
Well, at least you're self-aware. Like, the camera's always on you and Vegeta most of the time, and it's practically become the Goku and Vegeta show at this point.
It really has. They really catch his fate, too. They're doing that man dirty, let me tell you.
Speaking of Vegeta, obviously I shouldn't even have to ask this because I would ask how are things going with him, but I'm pretty sure things are, obviously the same, am I right?
Yeah, always the same. I never see him. He's somewhere else training just to try and beat me. Imagine that. It'll never happen. But he's probably working or working out or doing something related to working out. But it's never as fun. But then again, I imagine if he just smiled once in a while lifting some weights, he might actually see some progress. Oh well, who knows?
Yeah, I think the only time he ever smiles is of course seeing the misery of others, mostly me.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because apparently, obviously, his rabid fan base and Bulma's included, they obviously seek me out, Goku. Like especially the Team 4-Star Nazi fans, especially the ones that watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged and think that show is canon and think everything I go through in that show is canon when that's not even the real me to begin with.
Right. They're painting you in a bad light. I mean, I'll be frank with you, Yamcha. I vaguely remember Team 4. Who now? Star? Yeah, I just haven't seen much of it. But, you can't base people off of one thing. I mean, GT's not even canon, right?
Yeah, I suppose it's not, yeah. I don't even talk, I mean, I like GT, but I don't talk about it much because I only had 2 useless cameos in that entire show. And as for Dragon Ball Z Abridged, yeah, it can stay dead. When I heard the news that it was not coming back, I cheered internally. In fact, not internally, just about everywhere, because that's destiny fulfilled, like Thanos said.
Right. I'm sure it was like in its own right, it was an achievement, it was cool, but I didn't watch it, and truth be told, I barely watched much Dragon Ball Super or the new hero stuff that came out. I live under a rock, man. It's pretty bad, so all I know is they're looking at me, but I don't even watch what they put me in. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing, guys?
Yeah, it's become. Oh, excuse me there. I was feeling tired there. I was about to say I haven't watched much of DBS since the whole Tournament of Power, and not since I slapped Lord Beerus on the back.
Oh, you did that?
Yup, you remember? Or wait, were you there at the party? Because I don't think you. Well, maybe you were there. We just didn't see it. And Vegeta was just acting like a pansy with Beerus around.
Oh yeah. No, I was just watching from afar. Well, once things got interesting, but yeah, no, I showed up later, remember, and everyone got mad. Oh, hey, you're supposed to kind of be here, and I was like, well, I didn't want to be there right then and there because Lord Beerus is too interesting. I just want to see how strong he was. That's what I wanted to see.
Are you aware, Goku, that the show has really emphasized the lack of intelligence that they give you? They've made you really dumb for some strange reason.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I was a genius to begin with, but
yeah, but I mean now it's just it's gone to the point where it's stereotyped now. The main character, the main leader of the show gets stereotyped into some type of idiot.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, I don't know. I imagine the marketers just kind of looked at, what's the age group of the fans for Dragon Ball? Oh, they're doing drugs now? Make them dumb. They'll follow along.
like you went through this, Naruto went through this, Luffy went through this. Practically almost every main character of their own show has gone through this, and they have gotten hit in the face by numerous of people, like Naruto with Sakura, you with either Bulma, Chi-Chi, Vegeta, or anybody, Luffy with Nami, or practically his entire crew.
Damn, you're right. Well, I mean, it almost feels like every main character or star cast member we all feel like boxers apparently. We're just losing our edge. We just become dumb as too many punches hit our face,
Yeah. Hey, next question. I don't know if you've actually been watching, but I have yet to catch up on the show, but I've seen reactions on YouTube. Have you seen the show called Invincible?
Oh, I've actually seen clips of the show. I haven't seen a whole episode. I know it's a crime, but I don't watch any streaming services or much TV these days. But I've seen parts of it on YouTube. You know, I get around in between.
What do you think of the character that's practically like Saiyan and Superman and like One Punch Man had a three-way orgy love child, Omni-Man? What do you think of Omni-Man?
Well, first off, Omni-Man is freaking sick. I love that dude. He looks really strong. I would love to really test his strength someday. But you know what? I can't complain. I'm actually a big JJ fan from Spider-Man, so I was like, you know what? I'm happy this is happening. I don't care what he does. Keep doing it. More of that.
So you're saying you don't care that he kills billions of innocent people on the planet while finding his son who went through the trauma, like killing other people and then proceeding to beat the holy hell out of them.
Right, but, you know, Vegeta and I sort of got in a fight at that one tournament, I think, in old Dragon Ball, and then he sort of blew up an audience member. Like, no, he blew up a whole bunch of people in the crowd, I think, during it was the Majin Saga, the Cell Saga?
Yeah,
right.
Yes, the Majin Buu Saga.
Right. Yeah, I just stood there while that man blasted all those poor people, so you're asking the wrong guy, man.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah. You know, speaking of on the subject of Superman, like in Death Battle from Screw Attack. Well, now the channel is just called Death Battle. You fought Superman twice, and you had been defeated by him twice. And how has that reaction been so far? And if you were to face him for a third time, if the fans demand hard enough, do you think Ultra Instinct would beat Superman?
You know, I'll be honest, I don't think I could do it. It's like, I love fighting Superman. It's really cool. And it makes me just want to get even stronger. But to be honest, I feel as if this is something that only the gods could possibly achieve. But at this point, the only power scaling that matters is how much money is behind the pen and animator. Because the real winner is going to be the ad revenue. It ain't going to be me or Soups, homie.
Yeah, that's a good point. And not to mention, you know, copyrights and brand restrictions they usually hinder like fantasy crossovers.
It's basically like a charity exhibition, you know. It's like, I would love to really take it more serious, but honestly at this point it's so unimaginable it becomes a joke, and really the winners are just the people sponsoring the event, you know, just getting everyone's money in the form of ad revenue. So I don't know, I can't fight the guy seriously, you know?
Speaking of quote unquote charity bouts, because a lot of people like they wonder what would happen if Naruto and Dragon Ball crossover, and apparently the Naruto characters seem to get the shaft a lot because a lot of people would just assume that, you know, they would obviously they would easily lose in fights, and, you know, obviously they say, you know, us Dragon Ball characters would just destroy the planet and it's all over. But throwing out the planet busting aside, because honestly the planet busting thing is just a cowardly easy way out. If given them a fair go, how do you think you and Naruto would match up?
That's a good question. You're right. Besides all the planet busting, I don't know. He seems like a cool dude. Seems really strong in his own right, and I gotta admire the determination and grit that fella has, but I don't know, I think I might have the edge on him. I guess we'll have to see until someone animates the fight.
Oh, by the way, I remember watching part of that episode on DBS where you and Gohan fought, and also Piccolo and Tien were in the fight. Well, how did you feel going one-on-one against Gohan?
Honestly, I couldn't have been more proud, but truth be told, I kind of forget it, a lot of things, but I'm sure he did great. He was throwing a couple good punches, but as if I'm gonna lose. I'm like, yeah, right.
Yeah, and that is what killed Gohan's character development and his coolness from DBZ. You know, in Super, Gohan is it's a tragic case, especially when Chi-Chi kind of just like make sure that he becomes a scholar forcibly, I might add. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Chi-Chi really threw the books at him. But he did kind of like to read, and he continues to like to read. But he's got a fighter inside of him. But I don't know what chapter he becomes a fighter. This is one heck of a book he's into. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
That's true. Hey, Goku, I've actually been wanting to ask you this because I feel, okay, you remember in Dragon Ball Z where me, Piccolo, Tien, and Chaozu, where we were in King Kai's place?
Vaguely you got to jog my memory on this one.
Well, okay, that was when we all died from the Saiyan saga.
Oh.
Of course, you already know how I went out. Don't bring it up. Yeah.
Right.
I was hoping we were hoping that King Kai would teach us the Kaioken, which also brings my next question. Why do you think the writers didn't have King Kai or even you fully teach us the Kaioken technique?
I guess that is a good question. I don't know, maybe they ran out of budget, we can't animate these guys turning red. It's too much money. Sorry guys.
Yeah, you know what? I can actually picture Toriyama saying that. I can actually see that. Now I gotta try and commission an Invincible meme where I'm giving the lecture to Toriyama about think Toriyama think. I'm picturing now.
Yeah, honestly, you know how much money they could make? Just roll with me here, Yamcha. Toriyama, right? They just released a spin-off, not canon, right? Just a spin-off of a total what-if scenario. What if I die? Who's gonna step up? They gotta animate everybody, but it'll be great fan service.
Well, in a way, that's kind of what happened about you dying for good in the future. In that timeline.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and especially from a heart virus, even you were disappointed that your future self went out from a heart virus.
Yeah, ain't that some shiz? Going out from the inside out, right? My heart gave out.
Yeah. One last question, Goku. It actually, going back to the first time you and I met, I remember the first time we had our bout. I won one, you won one. We were both one ups. If we were if I were to train to the point where even where I could say match up against you, not in any maybe base form, and maybe say your Super Saiyan, your yellow Super Saiyan. And if I had say Kaioken or something, well, how do you picture our rematch? And if we brought back our weapons, I bought my sword, you bought the power pole. How do you think that rematch would go? Since we're growing up.
Honestly, I'll give you props. You're one mad human being, but I think it'll be really fun. We got to go back to those days where we had weapons, and then they actually showed we can actually show off. Yamcha maybe and Krillin, get stronger. I think they're just doing us dirty, they're not passing some love around, but it would be freaking sick if you ask me.
Yeah, I agree. If only more people at the studio just opened their eyes for us humans, but usually that's a lot easier said than done most of the time, because mostly me, because when it comes to the humans, I'm usually when it comes to the label of the strongest human, it's always either between Tien and Krillin. They're my friends, but of course, obviously, I'm left out in the damn cold. And they compare my strength to freaking Chaozu of all people.
Yeah, this is that's the one messed up thing. It's they take Yamcha, a man who's in pretty good physical shape, mind you, right? Your pecs don't really look that much different than mine. Heck, you got more scars. Yet, the only difference is who's the focus. And And like I can't believe they're not going to give the humans some love in this. Shouldn't the audience members be looking up to the people that are not aliens? I mean, I guess this is a whole Superman thing, right?
Ain't that ironic, huh?
Why not the on-the-ground heroes?
Yeah, it's quite ironic, and I'm surprised they haven't made like some type of spin-off with, with us humans just, taking care of the things on Earth, and maybe like you and Vegeta and like Saiyans and other aliens like taking on things that's outside the thing, or maybe we can work up to it. It's called character development, and we can work our way up to that. If only they actually knew what character development was, but apparently they don't, even if they're filling.
Right. I mean, I'm almost thinking like, why couldn't we just get a wish from Shenron, just ask him to give the humans the same potential to grow as Saiyans? And I think that's a character arc, right?
Yeah, but it's all well and good. I mean, like I don't stay down. I always have the thing about bouncing back, and that's what I plan to do. Despite all the the people trying to make me some type of cautionary tale and blah blah blah. It is what it is. I can only keep pressing on. Just keep being persistent, like you, Goku.
This is true. You got strength, Yamcha, and everybody doubts it, and I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, well, underestimation actually is my weapon, because I get to make everyone look like idiots later.
That's good.
Well, Goku, I want to thank you for coming by here, and I just want to say thanks for joining my 3rd episode of the Yam-Chat show.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Yamcha. Hey, honestly, thanks for inviting me. It's been a heck of a time. I'm excited to see where this goes, and you know what? The show may be doing you dirty, Yamcha, trust me. I don't like how it's going either, but what can I do? They just tell me to do stuff, and I'm like, alright, I'll do it. But Yamcha, this will be the greatest character growth for you. It's this channel. So, anybody out there, subscribe to this homie, will ya? Come on! Show some love, comment, like, subscribe, what are you doing? Come on! I mean, sorry. Please, help us.
No, thanks for that, Goku. Be sure to Wolfang Fist the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, everyone. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Catch you next time, Wolfang Gang. Peace out. Say goodbye, Goku.
Peace out, guys. Remember, like and subscribe, or you're all dead!
What?
I mean, subscribe, please. Just do it.